outside of the Weston Book Cadillac in what police believe was a targeted attack. Megan Woods has been following the investigation for us this morning. And Megan, what do we know?
Well, this shooting happened just before midnight, and behind me the crime scene is clearing up, but police still have a lot of work ahead of them. They say 4 people are in the hospital, but the shooter is still out there.
It could have been about 15, 20 shots. It was real rapid, sound like machine gun fire.
That's what people living near the Weston Book Cadillac downtown say they heard around 11:30 last night. It comes as a shock. The scene speaks for itself. At least 10 bullet holes pierced the windshield and passenger door of this SUV.
Yeah, this is very unusual because this hotel ain't never been no shooting by the Weston Hotel. Never.
Detroit police believe the victims were targeted, and it's unclear where they were headed when this all unfolded.
We had 2 vehicles that pulled up near the Weston. At one point, individuals in one vehicle jumped out, started firing at the other vehicle.
4 people were shot, 2 in critical condition, 2 in stable condition.
Youngest being roughly 20 years of age, and the rest of them are older, I believe, to be in their late 20s, early 30s.
Police are also saying there was a 5th person in that SUV. They're hoping that person will come forward and help out with some sort of description of the vehicle or who is the person who pulled the trigger. So if you have any information, you're also asked to call Detroit police. Live in downtown Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, local.
We're getting our first look at video of a quadruple shooting outside the Book Cadillac Hotel in downtown Detroit.
Happened around 11:30 last night. You see a blue SUV drive by with people inside opening fire. Grant Herms live right there tonight with new information on the search for the shooter. Grant.
Devin, Kimberly, police think this happened somewhere else between these 2 groups here. There was a conflict. They left wherever that was, separately came here. They think maybe one of those groups was waiting for the other at this hotel, and now 4 men are in the hospital, and the search is on for the shooter or shooters.
This video given only to Local 4, showing officers helping injured victims as they hobble to a nearby patrol car after a drive-by shooting at the Weston Book Cadillac Hotel in downtown Detroit. Chief White saying the officers applied tourniquets and rushed several victims to the hospital, likely saving at least 1 life. Detroit police showing 2 angles from camera video. The SUV of the would-be victims pulling up to the hotel, and then the other car shows up, someone inside opening fire. Victims run from inside to look for cover. Several of the men can be seen holding what look like gunshot wounds, one clearly limping. From the other angle, police are hoping anyone recognizes what appears to be this dark-colored SUV as it speeds by. And while Chief White doesn't want shootings anywhere, he says the shooters picked the easiest place for them to get caught.
I am confident we're going to make an arrest. That area is filled with cameras, so if there's any place that they wanted to do it, they're helping the police and making a decision to do it there.
This is the latest shooting in downtown Detroit in a stretch of a series of shootings across the city. Even after violent crime in Detroit fell last year, the chief reiterating downtown is safe. In fact, it's even his neighborhood.
I still think downtown is safe. I'm not moving. And, but this is a sad situation and unfortunate situation, and a situation where people are using guns to solve simple disputes. Everybody's got a gun. And, we're going to do what we can to constitutionally get them off the street.
And the 4 men who were injured were in about their ages from 20 to 30 years old. We were told last night by an officer on the scene that there was a 5th person inside that SUV that was shot at that then ran from the scene. Today, Chief White said they're actually trying to confirm that that 5th person even exists. Now, the other 4 men were taken to the hospital. A few of them went into surgery. They were brought in critical condition. The other 2 in stable condition. All of them, though, are expected to survive. Back to you.
And we'll hope the chief is right about what he expects the video, all those security cameras to provide. All right, Grant.